Hello and welcome to my math companion. In this video, we will be looking at a surface area and volume problem. Volume of a cylinder to be specific. So let's begin. The radius of a cylinder is given as 4 centimeters and its volume is 42 centimeter cube. What is its height? So to find the volume of a cylinder, there is a specific formula which states that the volume of a cylinder is V equal to pi r square h, where V is the volume, r is the radius, and h is the height. Uh, this formula comes from a pretty simple concept which involves stacking up of circles. So if you had a circle of a radius r, the area of that circle would be given by pi r square. If you were to stack many such circles, the same circles, one on top of each other, totally of a height h, then you would get the total volume of the cylinder to be pi r square plus pi r square plus pi r square h times, which is pi r square h. So essentially, if you stack up h 2D circles on top of each other, you get a three-dimensional figure, which is a cylinder, and the volume of that cylinder would be pi r square h. Coming back to our problem, we see that the volume is given as 42 centimeter cube and the radius is 4 centimeters. Now, since we have a formula of V equal to pi r square h, we will input these values into the formula directly and solve for h. So that's a formula, and we put in the values. So 42 is equal to pi times 4 squared times h, and this can be simplified to 42 is equal to pi times 16, which is 4 squared. Now we have a single variable equation and we have to solve for h. So we see that the coefficient of h is 16 times pi, and since 16 times pi is being multiplied with h, we will divide by 16 times pi on both sides in order to isolate the variable or bring the coefficient of the variable to 1. And when we do that, we get h is equal to 42 upon pi times 16. And putting this value into a calculator, we get 0.836 centimeters is h. So this means that the height of the cylinder is 0.836 centimeters. It is approximately 0.836 since we have an irrational number, which is pi, in this calculation, and therefore we cannot get an exact value, which is why we use these curly equation symbols or equal to symbol. So that is how you find the height of a cylinder, knowing its volume and radius.